Good morning, good morning. Hope you're all well. Rachel Waring here, just about to do a really nice and gentle 15-minute yoga practice for you. This is designed as a start your day practice, but obviously you can do it at any time. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat with or without a hot drink, yogi's choice. Oh, I'm maybe about to be joined. If there's canine intrusion, please forgive them. So coming to a comfortable seat, just sitting up really nice and tall. Try to relax your belly here. And soften your shoulders so that as you're breathing in and out through your nose, your belly is free to move. And as you sit here in stillness, just take some time to check in with yourself. Notice how everything's feeling this morning, any areas that are a bit tight or tired or creaky. And then we're going to set an intention for our practice. So bringing one hand to heart center, one hand to your belly. Just soften your shoulders, again, down away from your ears. And just factoring in those observations of how you're feeling today. Just setting an intention. What do you need? And then slowly release your hands down and blink your eyes open. From here, we're just going to start to really gently ease into the body. So hands in prayer at heart center. Take an inhale, really lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, just start to twist towards the right. Now, this is active mobility here. So we're using our muscles to actively put us into this particular twist, as opposed to passive. If we bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand comes down behind your back. Relax, inhale as you lengthen, and exhale to twist. So just feel the difference there between that active range of motion and then the passive. And both are equally valid and equally helpful, but it is important that you are integrating both into your practice. Inhale, lengthen, come back through center. Just exhale here. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hands in prayer. Exhale, twist towards the left. So again, we're starting with that active mobility, exploring the active end range. And then you're bringing right hand to the outside of left knee. Left hand comes behind your back. Inhale as you lengthen your spine here, and then exhale to twist. And just noticing the difference in terms of how deeply you're able to twist. And then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, gently unravel. From here, we're going to take a forward fold. I'll just shuffle back so that I'm still in view. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, think about tilting the pelvis behind you. Imagine you're sticking your tail out. And as you exhale, slowly start to lean forwards. Keep the core active initially. And then when the hands come down to the floor, regardless of how deep a fold you're in, then you can start to soften into it. Inhaling as your spine lengthens. Exhaling as you soften. And then inhaling, slowly coming back up. From here we'll come up to all fours, and we're just going to take a few rounds of cat-cow. Fingers spread nice and wide. As you inhale, you're going to lift your tailbone, drop your belly, draw your heart forwards and lift your gaze. And then as you exhale, you're going to round, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, push the floor away, chin to chest. Inhaling, rolling back through. And exhaling as you round, and then just moving a bit more freely here, stretching side to side, maybe making little figure of eights with your spine, just moving around in a way that feels helpful for your body. And then we're going to bring our big toes together and our knees together and tuck all 10 toes under. So like so. So my toes are tucked under and I'm sitting back on my heels. Squeeze the legs together. Now, if you have any injuries, broken toes, that kind of thing, just be careful here, and maybe just keep your feet flat so your toes are pointing behind you rather than being tucked under. So just, your body. If it feels like fire toes is not for you, please don't do it. So you're sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are stacked above hips, which are above feet. This is intense, why we call it fire toes, because it gets fiery pretty quickly. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms wide, and as you exhale, bring your right arm under your left, and we're going for eagle arms here. So if crossing the arms and bringing the palms together is too much, you can bring your hands to opposite shoulders. Just want to make sure that right elbow is under the left and keep them tucked together. And then just start to reach the forearms away from you a little bit here. You should feel quite a strong release across the back of the shoulders. As you inhale, lift your gaze, lift your chest, lift the arms. And as you exhale, you're going to round in, drawing the elbows towards your belly. Inhale, lifting, opening. Exhale, draw in. One more, inhale. And exhale. And then inhaling, release the arms. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor and just gently untuck your toes. Pop the tops of the feet flat on the floor and just come and sit back on your heels, giving them a gentle release there, a gentle stretch out. Okay, so next round. Same again, tucking all 10 toes under. Making sure even your little toes are tucked. They do have a tendency to kind of wander off, do their own thing. So again, shoulders, hips, feet, nice straight line. Inhale, arms reach wide. This time exhaling, left arm will come under right as you find your eagle arms, or maybe you've got hands to opposite shoulders. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling to round. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, last round, and exhale. Inhale, release the arms, hands come down, lean forwards, untuck the toes and just come and sit back on your feet. this may be plenty. So if you're having quite a lot of sensation here, just stick with it. Don't do anything else. If it feels like maybe you could explore a little bit more, then keeping your toes pointed out behind you, you're just going to lift your knees any amount. This just gets a bit more of a stretch for the top of the feet. This is also going to depend on the actual mobility of your ankles as much as anything else. Fantastic. And then we're done. So plant the hands. We're just going to come up to a downward facing dog. So adjusting your stance as much as you need here. Feet are hip distance apart. And just pedaling out through the legs, keeping it really nice and stretchy here. And then coming to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, shift forward to a plank. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Exhale, back. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, back. And then slowly walking feet to hands. When you get there, take an inhale, look up, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Just keep your knees soft. Take hold of opposite elbows and just have a little sway side to side there. And then release the hands down. Just heel toe the feet wider than your hips. And slowly start to sink the hips down, coming to a squat. Now don't worry if you need to lift your heels here, that's absolutely fine. Again, we're just going to be keeping it nice and stretchy this morning. So just swaying side to side, lifting one heel and then the other. And then when you can, when you're ready, coming to stillness. And then you're going to reach your arms forwards and slowly lower your hips down to the floor. We'll just take one forward fold. So extend your legs out in front of you, moving any padding away from your seat bones. Inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale. Just slowly start to explore that fold. And then slowly coming up, just soften your knees and you're going to roll yourself down onto your back. Keeping your feet hip distance apart, we're going to take one bridge pose. So your feet are so close to your hips that with your arms by your side you can kind of tickle your heels. Then just soften your shoulders down. Start to tilt your pelvis so your tailbone is kind of reaching up towards your knees. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, press down through your feet, lift your hips up. And then this may be plenty, or if you have the space, you can interlace your hands behind your back. Press them down into the floor. Find a little more space here. And then release the hands. Slowly lower the hips down. Just move your feet a bit further away and then windshield wipe the knees side to side a few times. And then bringing knees to chest, just rocking side to side. From here, extend your legs out away from you, arms by the side, palms face up. Take a big inhale. And open your mouth, let that go. Eyes closed. Relax your face, your scalp, your neck. Let your shoulders be heavy. Just let your bones drop. And just noticing anything that may have changed or shifted just in this really short but sweet little practice. Take another big inhale. Let the breath go. And then bringing your knees to your chest again, just coming over to rest on your right side. And then slowly keep the eyes closed, coming up to a seat. Bringing one hand to heart center, one hand to your belly. And just reconnect to that intention that you set for yourself. Bringing hands in prayer or heart center, taking a moment just to be grateful, thankful to and for yourself, appreciating your body, acknowledging your efforts. Thank you for joining me on the mat this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful day.